So the first thing that we want to take a look at is what is the reveal tool exactly and how has it been improved here at MimioStudio 7. Now I know as an educator and as a student yourself, you've all been in a classroom at one point or another where the teacher has had one of those old style overhead projectors, you know, the one with the transparency, and of course they've put another piece of paper or a notebook or a workbook or something over that transparency to cover up large portions of it, allowing them to, of course, pull down and reveal what they want the students to be able to see. Our reveal screen here in MimioStudio 7 is sort of the high-tech version of that because it allows you to control exactly which portions of your desktop your students will be able to see. You can also, of course, not only control that, but change the transparency for the parts that are covered up, something you could have never done with the old style overhead, and also, of course, reveal in 4 directions, which is a vast improvement from previous versions of MimioStudio. So let's talk about how easy it is to use your reveal screen. The first thing that you're going to do, should you want to employ your reveal screen, is to go into your Mimio tools, that's this over here, and you're going to go down to your applications button. That's the third button on the right-hand side from the bottom, kind of looks like a pencil and a paintbrush. As soon as you press that button, you'll notice that you get a drop-down menu, and the very first choice within that drop-down menu is your reveal screen. As soon as you press that reveal screen then, you'll be able to turn on your reveal, so I'll go ahead and do that now. And notice now how my screen has been blacked out. I can always go ahead now and reveal certain portions of the screen by grabbing the 4 arrows, one at the top, one at the bottom, and then on each side as well. And of course I can reveal as much or as little as I want to my students. We also have this blue box over here in the top right-hand corner, and this blue box allows me to adjust the transparency of the actual reveal screen. So if I want to allow my students to have a little bit of a clue as to what is behind the reveal screen, I can adjust the transparency accordingly. I also have this red X as well. If I want to turn my reveal screen off, all I do is press the red X. For both the transparency and the exit, you can also utilize a right click to have access to those. Now, how could we use the reveal screen in our classroom? Well, here's a real quick example. Notice that I have on my screen a timeline. These are the events that led to the American Revolution. One of the things as a history teacher that I might do with my students is open this screen up here in my Mimio notebook, and then inside of my Mimio tools, once again, I'll go down to that applications button, click on reveal, and I'll be able to use my reveal screen on this timeline very effectively. So I could say, okay class, look at this, 1764, we have the Sugar Act. The Sugar Act was a tax on sugar and molasses from the West Indies. Who can tell me what the next event is? And we could go on from there. I also, of course, could adjust the transparency using that blue box so that the kids would have somewhat of an idea of what might be coming next or which event might have occurred following it. Keep in mind that you can also use all of your other Mimio tools as well, even with the reveal screen on. So if I wanted to go in and highlight key terms or phrases while that reveal screen is functioning, I could do that, as well as any of the other tools that you find on your Mimio toolbar. So that is how to use our reveal screen. If you have any further questions, of course, visit our website at www.mimio.com. We want to hear from you. We want to know how you plan to use your reveal tool in your classroom or how you're already doing so. And again, if you have an Ask a Master question that you would like answered, don't hesitate to visit mimioconnect.com/askamaster. I greatly appreciate your attention. Have a terrific day.